Hi, welcome back to Fake It Till You Make It, or hi if you're new. So there may be a weird editing thing here because I actually have already opened this and filmed it, although you're not going to see that because in a minute I'm going to piece in the where I have opened and looked at this Go Getter Girl planner because I threw it in as a haul with some other things, and the video was like 42 minutes long, which was just way too long. And I did like such a thorough flip through of this planner. I felt like it should be separate because otherwise it was just going to be too long. So this is future editing Kate coming back and throwing this intro in. So stay tuned. If it's like a weird little segue, you know why, because I was just carrying on and this was the last thing in my haul I had originally filmed and then realized, heck no, it's too long. So without further ado, the Go Getter Girl planner. I will edit in the other clips, and here you go. Thanks to you guys so much for watching in advance. Got the X-Acto knife. So this is from Go Getter Girl. I was gifted a planner in here. In full transparency, let's make sure there's not anything here. Oh my gosh, how stinking cute. And then I also, hold on, I can see something with my address. I purchased though, however, oh, let's look at this box though. Your dreams are waiting for you. Start here, start now. It's a really pretty box. I bought a couple covers myself and threw into this order. So let's see, Go Getter Girl Floor. The efflorescence collection. Why could I not say that? Bloom Go Getter. Okay, cool. Like how this is really pretty. Like she really does a nice job with packaging. I have used a Go Getter Girl planner previously. I like it's a very well wrapped. When Rachel first came out with planners, she came out with a daily planner, and I used it for, gosh, it was quite a while. It was several months, and I really liked it. The paper was really good, so I'm excited to see if we have the same quality here. Oh, this is pretty. Do you guys see these like little stars on here? I love how it's just very like peaceful, neutral. Hold on, let me raise you guys up so this is fully in frame here. There you go. I think you can see the little stars, right? And it says Go Getter Girl. It's on, nice, some clear discs. Let me grab a Happy Planner disc just to compare size wise. I think this is a classic disc. I feel like this might be bigger, but I'm not sure how. Do you guys kind of see that? I think this is a smidge bigger, but I don't think it's as big as a big disc, a Happy Planner big disc. But it's just a nice plastic frosted clear. I like that. I like that aesthetic. You guys know I like the nice neutral aesthetic. You have the scallop edge, which I think is pretty. Could it be a problem if you're putting it in a bag with a bunch of other stuff? I mean, maybe it would get bent. Just worth mentioning, you know, if that's something to you. My main planner doesn't come with me. So you get like a little bookmark. It says plan your life and dreams. It's just that frosted, so that's nice. You get a little bookmark. And then this is paper. And then it says, whether you think you know what you want in life or feel lost, you know deep down what is meant for you. We all have a purpose. It's just about discovering it. Don't just live, really live. Rach Marie. Dedicated to my grandma, the best woman I knew, who always taught me to follow my heart and be a go-getter. Cool. And you can find new bullet journals, notebooks, products, accessories, GoGetterGirlCo.com. Okay, and then it says Go Getter Girl. This planner belongs to, and it's blank. It's like a thick paper. Okay, welcome. All right, so I'm not going to read all this. How to use tabs, undated, life, goal setting, life coaching. Okay. So And then it says, okay, monthly pages here to help you take steps to achieve your goals and plan out your calendar. View for the month, schedule, and budget. Daily, our signature daily spreads are the heart and soul of our planner and the page we truly encourage you to be consistent in. Focus on your schedule, closing open loops in your head. Gratitude affirmations, become the best version of yourself. Reflection. Here for you to reflect on what you achieved and plan the direction you're going in. You will find this 2 times throughout the planner to reevaluate. Oh, interesting. Okay. And so again, this is paper. So dream. You are the main character of your life. You need to start romanticizing every moment because this is the life you are creating and nothing changes if nothing changes. So true. Okay, so this is like a card stock. And then dream big creation. Okay, this is interesting. So it says, who are you? What footprint do you want to leave in this world? During a week, how much of your time is used or spent doing things you absolutely love and find fulfillment from? What part of your life are you settling in? Be honest. What is something you want to work on in your life, mindset, or inner self? What in your current life is draining your energy? Tip, feel free to write your answers in a journal to elaborate. What is holding you back from going for your dreams? Get specific. Where are you sacrificing yourself to keep others happy? What is something you would love to do that you tell yourself you can't do because of X, Y, or Z? Think on this. If I could grant you one wish, what would it be? Are you currently fulfilling your fullest potential? Why or why not? And then goal creation. My personal self goals, my career and passion goals, relationship, finance, and abundance. And then it has for each one motivation and why, and then action steps and preparation for each one. I kind of like that. If you don't want like a separate goal planner, I also like the idea that it's in one so you can see it. But if you don't want a separate goal planner and want like 50 million steps, at least I don't think there's 50 million steps. It doesn't seem like it. There's a little bit of work here, but there's not a ton. But it's like, okay, like set a few goals, why, which is important with any goal. You have to have a why. That's what's going to keep you motivated to keep going. And then action steps and preparation. So I kind of like that. You might need more room, but I think this is a really great start. And because it's disc bound, you guys, I do love a disc bound. You can easily add note pages and note sheets in here. And someone will probably ask me if this is the same size as a happy planner. So I am going to say I believe that it is, but let me grab a piece of paper from behind me. Let's just check. Let's check. This one I kind of ripped on something. Let's see if it is the same size. Is it, or is it a little smaller or a little bit bigger? Interesting. Okay, so this happy planner note paper is a smidge bigger. So you can kind of see there. It's a little bit bigger. Let me do it. Yeah. Let's see. Let's do it this way so you guys can kind of see. Just the slightest bit in the top and bottom, but more so on the edge. So you would just maybe have to cut it down a little bit if it bothered you that it hung over. But just so you guys can kind of see. Okay, we did the goal creation. So your future self is next, and it says how to use. On this page, I want you to look at the diagram below and realize that any idea and action can turn into your dream life. With every new idea, it's just a repeating cycle in which you need to always take action to get the results you want. I want you to think about who you want to become and where you want to be in life. So, idea, action, dream life. Dreaming and deciding, plan and imagine, become. Use a space below to map out who you're becoming. And then write a letter to who you're becoming. The paper feels nice too, you guys. And I do remember liking the paper when I used this. I mean, this was, again, like her first ever launch. I used her planner. Conquering limiting beliefs. What makes you think you can't have that dream self now, or at least sooner? Why does it have to be a dream? What about making it your reality? Our words and minds are very powerful. We can only manifest and have the things in life we believe are possible for us. In this activity, let's actually put our fears out there. Then replace all the fears and thoughts coming up for you with positive ones, reassuring affirmation statements. Ask yourself, what evidence do you have for limiting beliefs and fears? Interesting. So fear, I'm not good enough. I'm definitely going to fail. reality. I'm actually very capable and people need what I have to offer. So that's kind of cool. And it says come back anytime. So maybe there's only a couple things now, but you can definitely come back. Rainbow roadmap. How to use. Now that you have an idea of the life that you desire, let's reverse engineer these goals. What are some action steps you know you have to start today to get closer to those dreams of yours that can be overwhelming? When we have a large goal or large dream, it's important to break it down and create an action plan to see the big picture. Use this space to separate these goals into steps to lead to a bigger goal. Interesting. If your absolute dream is to go back to school to become a nurse, use this space to set up a time frame and steps you know will need to take in order to start moving the needle closer to that reality. And so your action step guide, roadmap to your dream life. And you can see there's like some numbers here and then here. Very cool. And then me time creation. So this is use this space to design and create your own special morning or evening routine. I just talked about that I need to do this. You do not have to have a morning or nightly routine, but the goal is that you're setting aside time for yourself daily or setting some habits aside for yourself each day. Since I'm a personal development life coach, I do think time devoted to yourself is very important. You time. Even setting your alarms 15 minutes to 1 hour early than normal, or feel free to use this as a nightly routine space. I would agree. And like she talks about reading, yoga, meditation, gratitude, affirmations, like whatever it is. And I would agree with that is important. You know, whether it's a morning and evening routine, maybe it's during your lunchtime, you know, whatever. So I think that's really cool. And then we get to the plan. So pre-planning. So their planners are 6 months, not a year. This is a thick planner too, but you also get all that goal setting stuff. So this is really cool. Please use this space to plan anything out within the year. So very cool. So important dates, budget things. You could put anything like that here. We have some holidays. Let's see. New Year's, Martin Luther King, beginning of Black History Month, President's Women's History Month, April Fool's, Passover, Good Friday. There's a little bit of a spelling error there, but that's okay. Beginning of Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage, Cinco de Mayo, Mother's Day, Memorial Day, Pride Month, Flag Day, Father's Day, Juneteenth. Okay. Not everything, but a decent amount. They do have Ramadan on there. I don't see Eid. There's a couple missing, but there's a good handful. Okay, don't be surprised if you have to keep learning the same lesson until you really learn it. Patterns show up in our life to show us what needs improvement. They show what's been holding us back this whole time. So you can write the month because this is undated. So, and I do remember this from her monthly planners. And I remember her first one, I think the month was this way. And, because it was on one page, and I remember talking to her and saying, oh, it'd be better if you did it this way. So then like the discs or the coil, because she originally had a coil. So I like that it's still horizontal like this, which is, it's different, but kind of nice. So you just flip it over and you can date it. So very cool there. I'm going to open this back up just so we can flip through some things. Well, hold on. We'll look at this first. So monthly goals, action step, monthly budget. What habit are you trying to break or create this month? I really like that. I like the way that the month is set up. I think it's unique that it's on one page. You don't open it and have two. But honestly, my monthly is a brain dump for me. I just like to write things down. These boxes are a little bit smaller than, say, a Happy Planner. If you're comparing it, I'm just comparing that because I feel like the Happy Planner is probably is a disc bound system, probably the most comparable. These boxes are smaller, so just something to note. It's not good or bad, it's just factual. I do really like this though, so if you want something that incorporates goals, I think that this is really cool that you have this. You don't have to have a separate goal planner. You're setting that up right in the beginning of the month. You have a vision board, which is nice. So some blank pages, put some stickers, boards, whatever down, and then you get into your daily, because this is a daily planner. So you have your month, and then you get right into your days. So It says today is, and there's just like a really faint gray stars. I like that it's neutral. You have a little grayed out area. Other than that, like black and white, which I really appreciate. So we have focus of today, proud of me, tomorrow's goal. I like that there's a spot for tomorrow. You have grateful, so you can write some gratitude. My schedule, it's 5 to technically 9:30 because there's like a little line here. I don't know, hopefully you can see it. So you have like technically a half hour, so it's 5:36. I like that it's 5 to 9. So I think some start at like 7. I like that you have like more hours. You have a nice blank spot here. You can put a post-it, write whatever you want. Work to do, personal to do, focus on me, habit, yes, not today, intentions. I really like this as a daily sheet. I think it's really good. It does say go getter girl up the right side. You could cover that with washi. It's really like light gray. Okay, so you get a whole month of those, right? Yeah, whole month. And then we get to pause and reflect. So I like that because you were looking at your goals, you were setting your goals. So pause and reflect on the month. It doesn't even just have to be about goals. It could be about budget, how the month look like, what you want the next month to look like. So I think that that's really cool that that's there. Again, especially if you're using this like also for goal setting. Someone once said to me, maybe you were just taking the back roads. You thought you were taking the highway, but the plan was to take the back roads. Slower, more meaningful, more curves and dips, but the same destination at the end is waiting for you when you're ready for it. It's really cool. And again, it says month, and then you get into that. I just want to see at what point if there's anything different. Because she did say something, right, about like there was, I felt like somewhere to reflect. I thought there was something different. Let's see. And that may just be like that back tab, but I don't want to skip anything for you guys. Okay, and again, this is 6 months because it is a daily planner. So here we go. This is the failure that will shape you, that will test you, that will build you. This is usually about the point of when people quit, not you. Who you're meant to become is just forming. Oh. That's weird that... Oh, is there just some extra ones? Oh, I think there's just like some extra ones. Okay. And then you have another month. Okay, see some extra pages. Was that the other ones too? That's interesting that there's, maybe in case like for those months that have extra weeks. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you end up with like a 5th week. Maybe that's what those are for. I mean, either way, you have some extra pages. Okay. So then we have some extra work. Fulfillment and blueprint. Welcome to your reflection space. We will do this every 3 months. What part of life is really lighting you up right now? In what ways are you obsessed with your life? And what areas are you realizing you want to work on? Fill in your fulfillment chart below based on each area of life. Use this chart by filling in this section with a highlighter, colored pencil, or simply mark in the heart on the scale of 1 to 10 how you're feeling. P.S. You can always white out a section and add in your own. Remember, this is not where you have to stay. Everything is temporary unless you allow it to be permanent. So purpose and fulfillment, energy levels and joy, finance and abundance, personal development, relationships with others, work, career, passion, projects, spirituality and connection, go-getter mindset. Excuse me. In what way could you improve or create even deeper relationships with, and then it lists literally each of these. Go-getter reflection. First off, how are you feeling today? Go-getter reflection. I want to pause and reflect. We made it through 3 months. What has changed? What has stayed the same? Be honest in this space. In the last 3 months, what has changed in your life? In what ways have you grown? Use this space to be proud of yourself. In the last 3 months, what has stayed the exact same? Are you okay with it? Is there something you wish to put more time or energy into? Rate your habit tracker over the last 3 months. What trends do you notice? In what way do you want to continue to improve when creating and breaking habits? How fulfilled do you feel right now with your everyday life? And then you can elaborate. Do you feel like you're truly living your dream reality? Are there any ways you want to improve your wellness? What health and wellness goals do you have for yourself right now? Are you in a space you want to relax and take it lighter? Or are you working toward a specific goal? Use this space to refocus your intentions and your goals. Interesting. Use this space to manifest the life you want to have in 3 months from now. Welcome in the next chapter, self today. How do you want to feel 3 months from now? Make a commitment to yourself, a promise right here, then reaffirm with some I am affirmations. I am capable, I am worthy, etc. And it says, I will blank, I am. That's it. Don't worry, your next planner is available. Shop your designs. Okay. And then, okay, you have some contact, passwords, lists. I like this. I like just having like list, and it's just lined on either side, so that's really nice. Grocery lists, whatever. And then it looks like you have several sheets of that, and then you just have some blank paper, which is good because I want to test this paper out. Oh cool, I didn't see this. And then you have stickers, so it is undated, so you can date it yourself. But let's do a pen test. Well, hold on, let me first. Oh, and there's a little folder. It says Love Reach Marie. Cute. And then before we do the pen test, I also got a couple covers. These were really, I felt like very affordable, which is why I added them to the order. They were just a couple bucks. They are like it feels like that waterproof vinyl. It's like a thick, I don't want to try and rip it, but it's like that. It's like a thick, papery, like coated waterproof vinyl. So it's not plastic. So I got that, and then I got this fun little like sunflower design. But you do have this hard plastic cover, and so if you wanted to, that's cute. Like you have that, you just put this under, so you don't need this to be hard. It just is kind of like a fun thing to go underneath. So I grabbed some of those. Very cool. Okay, let us test the paper out because I know you guys want to know. All right. We're just going to take it out of here because if it does bleed, I don't want it to bleed on the back side. So let's bring you in. Let's try a couple pens. So let's grab this. Let's grab a couple. I have like a Sharpie S note here. We got this. What do we have here? We have a zebra click art. Let's see what other pens I have. So this is a uni pin, oil based. So no smudging. And we'll look at the back. I think. Can you see a little bit of shadowing? Okay. We'll look more too. And this is a Inkjoy. Maybe I'll just flip it over when I'm done. This is a Right Tech. And this is colored. And this is a 0.5. Sorry, I wasn't writing the... Does it matter? Do you guys care about that? I don't know if we're just doing a pen test, if it matters, but I'll put it just in case. The Inkjoy, I think the Inkjoy is like a 0.7. Yeah. 0.7. Okay. Y'all know this Sharpie is one of my felt tip. It's one of my faves, and I don't know what this is. I think it might be a 0.5, but it doesn't say, so I don't want to steer you wrong. This is a Sharpie Roller 0.5. This is the Sharpie Roller, and that is 0.5. This is a tool. This is a fine point, but I forget. Needle point. Oh yeah. Fine point like that. And next, I don't think this is a Villa Beautiful CP. I don't know what this is. This is just like a ballpoint. We'll just call this a ballpoint. Because I don't know. I just grabbed a handful. We have the popular Paper Mate Flare. What is this one? This is a 0.38. This is a uni, but I don't know like what style pen it is. And then we have a zebra click art, because why not? And then we have some mild liners. I grabbed two that I thought were, I didn't want to grab anything that was too light. And then this is a Sharpie permanent. And then I think I have S note. Do I not? Hold on one second. Let me see. I'm trying to reach across here, you guys. Here we go. S note. This is the S note. Any other pens? I'm just trying to look to see if there's anything else over here in my collection that we may possibly need to look at. I think that's probably pretty good. Okay, let's flip it over. Okay, so right away, the Sharpie permanent marker, which I don't think most people probably use those in their planners. That one would be a no for me. Like when it's down like this, I would say the first one, this uni pen, which this is a permanent, or this is an oil-based pen, and so it is a little thicker and heavier. You can kind of see. There's something about this ink. I feel like that it does kind of tend to bleed a little bit more. I like it. It's a nice, really black pen, but yeah. For the most part, though, you can see the click art a tiny, tiny bit. Let me see if I bring it up. We'll go nice and slow here for you guys, and hopefully you can see. Sometimes though, I feel like the camera, it looks like a little worse on camera than it does in real life. I mean, this one you can definitely see, and I think again that first one, but I think the paper quality is like pretty good. Like the flare, which one was the flare? The flare was right here. I don't think you can see it. Like when it's down like this, I cannot see. It was right about here. It's really this purple, the green, and that top one. So I would say, I mean, it is a pretty good paper quality. I do remember liking the paper from her first round of planners, so I'm excited that it seems to be like still some decent paper quality. It's nice and white. Let me show you. Let me grab, because I feel like some of you want to know, like, compared to a Happy Planner. So this is a new Happy Planner. Okay, so this is like a little more gray white, maybe. Do you guys see the difference there? I think you can see the difference. A little bit of a color difference. It's funny, compared to this, the Happy Planner paper is like white, and this seems more grayish white, like just a little bit. But when it's like this, it just looks white to me. So, again, not good or bad, just an FYI, because I feel like that's something that people would maybe ask about this planner if you're not familiar with her stuff. But she also has coiled planners. She's super nice. I've always had like really good interactions with Rachel, so definitely go give this planner, if you liked what you saw. I think, you know, it's worth looking into, and I love that it's discs. I think this is the first time she's ever done disc pound, which is really cool because I am a disc girl. So anyway, you guys, thank you so much. If you go check out Go Getter Girl, just let her know I sent you. I don't have a code or anything like that, but just definitely let her know that I sent you over that way. I would appreciate it. But I think that this is like it's an interesting planner, and I love that it has the goal setting stuff. She had a little thick though, but that's nice. If you're looking for a daily disc bound planner, I think that this is a really great option. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. And I hope you guys are having a great week planning your best life, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.